She couldn't force people to write the stories that she wanted them to write. So therefore, she left to get privacy so that she could write the stories in her own perspective.
It's January 2026, and the internet just got hit with new yacht photos that Meghan Markle hoped were gone forever. These aren't the same old pictures people keep reposting. These are fresh images that just leaked, showing Meghan in very rich, private circles she can't easily explain. What makes this even bigger is that people close to Middle Eastern elite groups are now talking more openly about Meghan's past. They claim she wasn't just at random parties, she was building connections on purpose in Monaco and around the Mediterranean. And these aren't vacation photos. The new pictures show her at private gatherings with very powerful people, including figures from Saudi Arabia and other wealthy countries. The timing is also suspicious. The leak happens right when Meghan is trying to remake her image with Netflix and lifestyle products. That makes it seem like someone wants to challenge the story she's been telling. The big questions are, who leaked the photos, and what else do they have?
Where do you go from here? What do you become after this? You get the picture. Now, this is the reason why many people understand the marriage, shall we say, has hit one of those rocky patches.
These leaked photos are different from the old ones. They show Meghan in Monaco and the Mediterranean before she became royal, in places that look way more private and expensive than anything people argued about before. The settings look like high-level yacht gatherings with luxury everywhere. After the leak, social media blew up fast. People started studying every detail and trying to connect clues. What makes the photos so intense is that they don't feel vague. They aren't blurry pictures of maybe it's her. They clearly show Meghan in situations she has never really talked about. And that brings back the big question. How did a struggling actress live like this? Who helped her get access? That's what everyone is asking now.
I knew that you wanted to go back to LA and that Canada was always going to be a pit stop. From the very beginning, this woman orchestrated leaving the royal family because all she's ever wanted in her life was to be an A-lister in Hollywood. She did not have the talent to become an A-lister in Hollywood. She was relegated to a D-list actress spot on a show called Suits that nobody in America had seen, but apparently, which Prince Harry lets us know.
Here's where the story gets even more serious. People say these new photos didn't show up by accident. Sources tied to international elite circles are now talking more than they used to about Meghan's yacht. Years and what they describe matches what the photos show. They claim Meghan wasn't just showing up for fun, she was part of a real networking circuit. In that world, people build relationships with powerful figures, travel to exclusive places, and keep everything quiet. One source described it as networking at the highest level, where being charming, discreet, and present matters a lot. And Meghan, during the years she was unknown, but suddenly traveling in rich circles, fits that picture. People say that kind of access doesn't happen by luck. Someone has to open the door.
Meghan Markle, I think she was 35 or 30 when she came into the royal family. She'd had a life, she was an actress, she'd been married before, so she was pretty much clued up. And I think what's happened is she's come into the royal family and this archaic system has tried to control her and say, you will do this, you will do that, you will not go here, you will not go.
And here's what people say isn't being talked about in mainstream media. Some sources now claim the leaked photos came from someone inside those circles, someone who knows exactly who Meghan met and what kind of networking she was doing. If that's true, then more could be coming. Because if someone leaked these photos, they may have more proof too. These photos reportedly show Meghan at events where Saudi and other Gulf figures were present, not just near them by chance, but at the same private gatherings, on the same yachts, with the same people arranging the events. And those circles are extremely closed. You don't just wander onto a yacht with royals and billionaires. You get invited because someone vouches for you and wants you there for a reason.
Meghan is a trained actress. What she does is that she studies people. She's not a good actress, but she is a trained one, right? She's been doing it her entire life. And there is no doubt that she studied Princess Diana. She studied her mannerisms towards Harry when he was a boy and the way that she grabs her face. And this is the psychopathic elements of what she does, putting a pregnancy text next to Princess Diana's hair, saying that she put her hands on the grave to have a conversation with her, bursting into tears.
The photos also show Meghan looking comfortable in that world. Not like someone who got lucky once, but like someone who knows how it works. And sources are now claiming she didn't just meet Gulf-connected figures one time, she built ongoing professional connections. That would mean repeat travel, repeat events, and staying quiet about who she knew. If people inside elite circles are willing to talk, Now, and private photos are leaking. It suggests someone has decided her old networking life should be examined. In other words, someone may be turning against the official story.
But once Meghan came on the scene, leaky ship. People were singing like a bird. Why? Because they were Meghan's spies. She was purposely putting that out there. She hired several PR firms.
Look at what the images are said to show. Photos from about 2008 to 2012. That's when Meghan was supposed to be barely getting by in Los Angeles. Yet the new photos place her on luxury yachts in Monaco and other high-end Mediterranean locations where international billionaires gather. And the year 2010 keeps getting pointed out because it matches the same time those Monaco-style gatherings were. Known for attracting Gulf and Saudi-linked figures, people say the overlap in places, timing, and event organizers makes it feel connected, not random.
I think she was scared of coming back to this country, and quite rightly, because the people of this country don't like the fact that she's stolen our prince. And she's literally brainwashed him, blinkered him, and tied him down to his California mansion.
Then, in 2011, Meghan lands Suits. People argue she didn't get there the normal way, and that connections played a big role. Critics say these new photos suggest how years of meeting influential people who could open doors. By 2016, when she meets Harry through Marcus Anderson and Soho House, she's already had years of practice being around powerful circles, so the claim becomes she didn't just fall into power, she learned how to move in it, and how to build relationships that help her rise.
Sitting next to Meghan at the opening ceremony of the Invictus Games. And it's amazing when you look at that footage back because you realise just how far Prince Harry has dropped.
And here's the big point. These photos are used to support. It wasn't one party. It was a pattern. Multiple yachts over multiple years with the same kind of powerful international people. Critics say that doesn't look like coincidence, it looks planned. And they think the leak timing is part of that plan too. It drops right when Meghan is trying to restart her image and sell a new lifestyle brand, so people believe whoever leaked them wanted the biggest impact possible.
I think the thing is, there have been lots of scandals which have never come out, I'm told, and the palace have been able to shut them down. So I think the belief is that they can shut these scandals down, and it's only when the scandals emerge that they have to put Plan B into practice. So, and I think if that's the case, then that could be very damaging if that's their attitude.
This also makes the leak feel like a warning. Like, I have more. If someone held these photos for years and released them now, it suggests they've been waiting for the best moment to cause damage. People online are reading it like a message. Stop acting like your past is untouchable, because proof can still appear.
Of dropping her children off at school, which she conveniently brought the cut reporter to. Because, quote, I would have 40 photographers taking photos in a press pen if I wanted to drop Archie at school in the UK. Meanwhile, my friend Dan Wooten, who has broken tons of news on them, says William and Kate drop off and pick up their 3 kids, including the future King of England.
Some think the leaker is someone from inside those elite circles who got tired of Meghan's version of her past. Others think it could be someone she upset or someone trying to protect powerful families from being linked to her drama. Either way, if these photos are coming out now so many years later, it looks like someone has been playing the long game, saving evidence until it mattered most.
But if we've got it all wrong, and I'm sorry, Harry and Meghan, if we have got it all wrong, then I suggest to fix it, you issue a news statement where you say that after the awards ceremony that you were followed by the paparazzi that you hired for a few blocks.
The reality these photos create is simple. Meghan has kept that yacht networking chapter very quiet, and her team has often treated questions about it like unfair attacks. But if brand new private photos are leaking that match what insiders have been claiming, then people won't see it as baseless anymore. They'll see it as proof that there's a real story she never wanted discussed.